This one's gonna be about my story when I took the train today at 5 p.m., actually 6 p.m. And I hope it might be interesting to some people. It definitely was somehow interesting for me. Like, I don't know. One question I do just really have to ask myself is whether or what I should learn from that, or if there's actually something to learn from. The thing is, I've just came home. Like, literally, I just came home, had a great shower. It was really absolutely a great shower. I'm feeling pretty fucking clean now, It's just amazing, how much a shower can actually do, at least for me. Like, I really deeply just need taking showers, I think it's not, I don't know. I don't really know if it is actually about being clean or something like this. I think it is most of the time really about just showering, even though it sounds just pretty fucking dumb. Yeah, now I even have a light, high value production. But yeah, the thing is, so the story actually is, I've taken a train today at 5:50 p.m. And I've arrived today at home at 11:30, which means that I actually was in trains and buses and whatever there is for almost 6 hours or 4 hours or something. And I do just realize that I just have to plug in my fucking PC. Just a second, please. And I really truly hope that this is not gonna be just a very, 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 very fucking uninteresting and just really bad, or somehow, really bad and uninteresting episode. I do think or hope, I more hope than think, that there might actually be something valuable for some other people. But I don't know. Like, I'm really just trying to make it quite as as quick, but as quick in terms of good and quick as possible. Like, I'm not using my stand, even though I could. I'm just holding the fucking mic. I don't know. Like, I actually felt like only plugging in my headphones and recording it like this, but I then just decided, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm just using this audio later on for something, I don't fucking know, or the video. And therefore, like, why wouldn't I just use the quality I can, and or use the equipment that I actually can? So the thing is, I've been spending fucking 5 to 6 hours in trains and buses and whatsoever. The good thing about it is that I didn't have to pay anything. So the whole problem actually was in one place where I normally change the train, because another train is a little bit faster, so actually 10 minutes faster than the train that I'm just having to take from the place where my school is up to the place where I'm gonna change or home. So it's basically, so the new train is basically just I think almost 10 minutes faster. Like, it's not that much, but still I would consider it actually being much, because in 10 minutes I can actually kind of in 10 minutes that's a quarter, or actually a third of an whole episode. Like, it's quite a lot, at least for me. And I do feel like it's really a lot somehow. And the thing was, I've changed the train, with a buddy of mine, which then was really fucked up for me, because I was like, let's go and just take another train, because we're gonna be just a little bit fast, wouldn't you just like this to have, and whatsoever. And then he actually, which kind of surprised me, decided to follow me. I don't know, maybe it actually was somehow meant to be this way, but we went to another station and hopped onto the train, and then I sat down, and then I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'm just going to go home, just gonna eat something, eating my chili con carne, and then I'm gonna record and actually post the rest of the posts, or post the posts and make the rest of the posts, because I'm literally all the time now doing the posts somewhere in just in between, like when I can and when I'm able to just make some posts, I'm gonna do this because it just saves me such a lot of fucking time. It's just amazing. It really fucking is. And the thing was, we've changed the train. I've sat down into the train. Then I looked up onto one of those screens, and then I fucking realized that this fucking train is not gonna stop in my fucking town, like on my trainway station that I really have to get out of, or that I just have to just stop. Then I just really kind of jumped out of my fucking chair, went straight to the door, tried to open it, and it was fucking closed. It was closed. Fortunately, one of the, how do you actually call them? One of the people that are working in the train, like, to actually kind of see if you have a ticket or not and whatsoever. I do think you know what I mean, or who I mean. She was just such an incredible person. Throughout the whole story that I'm going to tell you, she's been just a really incredible person. The first thing that I did was just saying to her, because I thought like, okay, she's willing to get our tickets because but we didn't have any, because we haven't expected that we actually kind of went up this route. And she was just so fucking kind and so fucking like just understanding, And then she was like, okay, I'm gonna look for the train, the trains you can take to actually get home and or buses and whatsoever. And the problem with the whole thing is that we actually then had to take the bus home, because there's something with the rails, and this was actually also the reason why we weren't able to hold in my town, and which was fucked up. Like, it was just a really kind of simple and maybe even common reason for it not stopping there. And another time, to another colleague, that was like, when he was telling me about this whole thing, I think it was actually the case. And I was like, that's nothing that has to do something with me, so I don't fucking care. At the end, I should have cared, and I should have really kept attention to what he was talking about, because it was very important for me in the end. The thing was, it actually took us, it should have been 2.5 hours, I guess. We just were a little bit delayed, but I think still it's been quite 2.5 hours. So we left at 7 or something, and we've stopped there on the real kind of main destination then on 9:10 p.m. So it almost took us kind of just 3 hours. Quite 3 hours or something. Let's say 2.5 hours. I do think it was 2.5 hours. And then, before we actually jumped out of the train, and we actually decided to just really quickly go to the bus, because, it actually was meant to leave when we are arriving at the whole fucking station. And by the way, the station was extremely beautiful. I really loved the architecture. This was actually the kind of good thing about it. And also the city and the town we had to stop in was quite amazing. Like, it's been really interesting. It's been really kind of even nice to see. Also because we had to then take the bus, where this person actually was as well involved. So this kind of, person that's actually trying to get your tickets and whatsoever. Before we jumped out of the train, actually, went up to her again and asked her, or I asked her, like, if it is a bad idea to take a train home. And she was like, it would probably be better if you take the bus. The thing was, there is not normally a bus and a train, but there was a train actually that was delayed so much that we actually were able to take it. The thing where she actually advised us to take the bus, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to the bus driver, and so that we actually can take the bus for free. In the end, everything worked, so we were able to kind of take the bus for free. We got the train for free, so basically we got a whole fucking travel for free. But she was such an amazing person. Like, you could have been like, okay, I want to have your tickets. And now you do just have to, or I just have to charge you because you don't have any tickets. And then you also have to buy new tickets for the bus and whatever. And she entirely was like, the next time you should probably keep a little bit more attention to what you're doing and to see where the train is actually going to. And it's been amazing. The funny thing, it actually happened to me once. I think some months ago, it happened to me. The exact same thing. I thought like, this train's gonna just stop in my town as well, and it didn't. And I also had to just go to the exact same place, and but I went home by train actually, not by bus. But yeah, in the end, everything worked out. The only problem there as well was that we were controlled on the border to Germany actually, which was somehow interesting because and somehow really fucking bad for a lot of people. And truly, before I actually forget it, I really hope that this person that actually helped us, me and my friend and me, I so deeply hoped and still hope that she's gonna win the lottery, that her fucking family is just fucking healthy for her entire fucking life. I really hope the best for her, because these are the persons that are actually making your fucking day, because they are kind. She didn't do anything but being kind and being very, very helpful. And I don't know, like, I kind of feel like, you can truly feel like it was a woman. Like, it was a woman, and I think you can just feel it. Like, I don't know if a man would have done the same exact thing. The first time it happened to me, it actually was a man, and he was also like, yeah, you come with me and everything's gonna be okay and whatsoever. So I don't know, but I really felt like, okay, she's just taking care of us, and it's just been really amazing. And she's just really been an amazing person. Like, she didn't do much, like, really not, but she really helped us, and she really provided us with with everything that we needed and whatsoever. So it's just been great. I'm just really fucking grateful that she was there actually. And so we were controlled on the border to Germany. A lot of people didn't have their passports with them, so they actually had to be charged, which was just extremely fucked up, because we actually had to wait there for half a fucking hour, which actually led us to coming home actually pretty late. I think an hour even later. Normally I would have been home, or actually at the train wheel station at 11:30, and actually I then would have been at home like 12, something like this, 12 p.m. Maybe not that much. Like, a trust is a bus is never that on point, like in terms of the time. Always got a little bit of delay, but yeah, this was actually the story. Then we went home from this point on. I've really tried to, and I've done actually the posts. Ooh. I nearly thought like, I've actually decided, I've actually taken the wrong microphone, so the front microphone, which usually fucks the whole fucking recording, would have been just really fucking bad. But yeah, I've had a little clip, or I'm having a little clip of just outside. I vlogged a little bit. I've spoken to the camera because I thought like, I'm not gonna make an episode or something. I still want to do it. I just really love doing those episodes. There's no problem about it. And I felt like I just need to share the story with you somehow, because maybe you can learn something from it. Maybe you just learn, and maybe you just have a look at those things, like those little things that can just turn out just pretty big, so that you just see where your train is going. And maybe I'm saving you with this, which would just incredibly be great for me, and I would just really appreciate that. But I really also hope that you enjoy the other clip as well, both times, so now and in the other clip. I'm just talking quite a lot, and I think I could have just been a little bit shorter with my kind of story and speech and whatsoever, but in the end, it actually has been quite a great day with my buddy, to be honest. It's been kind of great even. I've done everything. Like, I've an episode now. I've just done the posts. Everything is somehow good. I've even been learning to just kind of learn a little bit for school while I was in the train. But yeah, this should actually be it with the episode, I guess. This is not the outro. I do hope that you're doing fucking well, and I also hope that, I wish you the best health, wealth, happiness, and success. And I do hope that you're gonna remind yourself on how you're gonna be remembered. So basically your legacy. Maybe you're just willing to get remembered by one singular person, as this woman is remembered by me. As such an incredibly great person. Maybe you want to do the same thing, or maybe you want to have the same thing, and basically you only decide. You have total control over what you do, what you say, what you think about, and all those things. And I think that's quite a great part of your legacy: how you deal with people, how you treat people, and whatsoever. But yeah, I'll see you, and thank you for watching.